As the hardship across the country bites harder, some residents of Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, are now resorting to consuming rice husk ash, which is used for feeding cattle and poultry, as they can no longer afford grains due to soaring prices. A visit to some areas in Jalingo reveals that some residents are now sourcing their daily meals by processing the byproduct of rice milling and rice husk ash to survive. Here's the report.
Rice is one of the popular farm produce usually harvested in Taraba, specifically in Jalingo, the state's capital by most of the farmers in the state. After the harvest, the rice undergoes some processes which include boiling before polishing, while some do not. After milling away the rice, people usually use the ash to feed their cattle, while removing the broken pieces of rice to feed their poultry. But now the narrative has changed, as residents now consume the broken pieces that were usually used in feeding poultry as a result of the pervasive poverty in the country. I'm doing this business in Gada, buying the byproduct of rice polished by machine. We bought the husk ash and blew it to remove the breaking pieces of rice in a very small quantity to sell and also eat with our family. We don't have anything to do. This is the reason why we ventured into this business. We used to buy unprocessed rice from the bridge and bring it here, blew it and remove the breaking pieces to eat with our children and also to sell, because we have nothing to support ourselves and our children. I am doing this business to support my parents to eat and for us to go to school. We don't have any other thing to do. The process of sorting out the rice at the mill is no easy task, according to workers who have to toil the entire day to just earn their daily meals. We are supporting ourselves with this work. We cannot be able to buy the ash ourselves, but removing the pieces of rice to get paid, so as to have a little for our daily meals, and not all the time one can get the pieces. Sometimes you get enough and sometimes you don't. We called for government intervention. They should please. This is our business. We bought the byproduct, which is the husk ash, because we have no option. It is only business we are doing with our both brothers and sisters and all the members of our family. As for me, I'm just removing the pieces of rice for our masters and get paid, because I'm not capable of purchasing the bag on my own. We are calling on the government to look at the way they will help us and get us a job to do. We used to come and wait for them to finish. Then we follow them back and take from the small pieces they left for us to cook and eat with our parents. They called on the government to come up with policies that will address the economic challenges facing the nation.